Welcome back. Jim Rome has the last word on Fox Sports Net. Join us weeknights at 6:30 for the Nightline of Sports talk shows here on Fox Sports Net. And tonight we're watching right now the Longhorn 500k presented by MCI Worldcom. We're watching some serious battles on the track.
Now the last word on Greg Ray is spelled traffic. Ray had extended his lead by some 2.8 seconds until he came into this gaggle of cars. The blue car directly in front of him, John Cox. The yellow and green car directly in front of John Cox is the FUBU machine, and that is Eliseo Salazar. Now, if we just hold for a second, you'll see that he's trying to slice across John Cox. He's got to make up time because his differential between himself and Eddie Cheever in second place has been cut in half as he goes through this traffic.
Eddie Cheever's car slowing on the backstretch. Cheever slowing down on the backstretch. There he is. Problems for Eddie Cheever, who was running in second place his last time around, 212. But obviously something has gone wrong here on lap 128 for Eddie Cheever.
And that will move Sam Schmidt into second spot, Goodyear into third. And how about Stefan Gregoire? Gregoire with that narrow track, that shroud around their shock absorbers, seems to be working.
Let's go to Vince Welsh. Vince.
Well, one team member just told me that Eddie Cheever's out of fuel, and that's why he was slowing in the backstretch, so he's coasting his way in. They're going to change his tires. Owen Snyder told me this is one of the Goodyear teams that is not having a tire problem, but obviously they're losing valuable time with this mistake of the fuel, and now Cheever is in. Owen Snyder changing the right front. They're refueling, obviously, and the tires are being changed again as they bring the tires over. No problems. The left front a little bit bald on one side, but it's been a good, clean stop for Cheever, and now the car has to be fired up. So a lengthy mistake for Cheever's crew.
We're not, as up here, we're not sure, of course, if that would be a fuel problem or a tire problem.
Robbie McGee having to get push-started back after making what seemed to be a nominal stop. Here comes the leaders, guys, down on the pit road, and McGee is almost in front of his pit.
That's right, and Greg Ray brings his car in. The race leader, problems for Robbie McGee. They're pulling his car back. Calvin Fish, what's up?
Greg Ray brings it in. Robbie McGee's car was not in the way of Greg as he came into the pit stall. You can see the crew going to work. This is one of the teams that are wearing the safety helmets for the crew. And the interest of safety is really not a mandatory issue right now, but the teams are trying to have it here for the first time in Charlotte. Good pit stop by the Menard team.
12.7 for Greg Ray in the Glidden Menard number 2. A nice stop. Remember, he had to take out 35 gallons of fuel. Who's the leader now, Larry?
There's my man Sam Schmidt in the lead, and our team has been working on fuel mileage in Indianapolis especially, and now he's on the way into the pits.
And guys, look who's riding in second place now. Buddy Lazier, who was involved in a spin, is now in second, and now check out what's going on.
That's his brother Jacques Lazier.
Jacques Lazier, the rookie, and also watching in the pit area. More pit stops.
Here's Sam Schmidt, your leader.
80 mile an hour, the speed limit on pit road. You can hear he actually hit the button to keep it from going over.
And let's look at these guys here, because these guys are really fast, led by Skip Ball in the pits.
There's Skip Ball right there.
He's putting in some wing, because I saw that Sam was backing off, going off the throttle a little bit, going into turn 3 behind other cars, which meant he was pushing a little bit.
Well, it's surprising that Paul made the adjustment before changing the tire.
Well, Skip was so quick on the tire that he first wants to do that and then do the tire.
There's your new leader, Jacques Lazier, out front, the rookie. Last time around, 211 miles an hour. Jeff Ward is running there in the Yahoo machine. He is in second. Ward is in second. Robbie Unser is third.
This is the first ride for Jacques Lazier in the Team Truselli Warner Brothers Stores Special. It's an all-Colorado team. Now, you remember, Roberto Moreno used to drive that car, but I talked to Joe Truselli about it. Moreno was hired as a driving coach. He gave us everything he had. In fact, stayed on till after Indianapolis. Now we got an all-Colorado team, and we're extremely excited.
I would imagine Jacques Lazier very excited, running out front with 121 laps to go. The Longhorn 500, presented by MCI Worldcom.
Kind of appropriate that the cartoon character that the Warner Brothers people adorned on the car, Pecos Bill. I'm holding out for Elmer Fudd.
Some good laps turned in by the rookie, 2:13.
Yesterday, the warm-up gave an indication of Jacques, he would be competitive tonight, and he is.
Jacques Lazier showed me a lot of maturity when he went into the field for the 83rd running in the Indy 500 and then proceeded to be bumped from the field. he maintained his poise, his positive direction, and said, hey, I was just in the greatest race in the history of anything, at least for a couple of hours. He said, I got a long time to go.
And he has a great calm composure.
A little bit different than his brother.
They both don't seem to get too excited about too many things, but once they're in the car, they are a different animal, like most of us.
Let's go down to Vince Welsh.
Jacques Lazier's car owner, Joe Truselli. You've had the magic touch. First it was Roberto Moreno, and now it's Jacques Lazier. How is the car handling? Are you having any problems with your Goodyear tires?
Oh, the Goodyear tires are great. Are you kidding me? The car's handling fantastic. Right now, Jacques just enjoyed himself running around the track. He said, this is fun. So,
how about the poise that Lazier has shown?
Come back, I'm sorry?
How about the poise that Jacques has shown?
Oh, awesome. Incredible. I mean, he's just so calm and so relaxed. You know, you just wonder, every once in a while I have to ask him if he's still awake. And we're proud of him.
Jacques Lazier having a good run for Joe Truselli.
I'll tell you one guy that woke up real quick. Mark Dismore in the MCI Worldcom car looked over and saw Lazier putting a lap on him, and I bet you that was a surprise.
And there's Greg Ray closing in a little bit on Jacques Lazier, but Greg is a lap behind because of the pit stop situation.
That's right. He's running in 7th position right now. Greg Ray.
Here's where things can get a little confusing, gentlemen, because we cycle through under green flag pit stops. And because of the extended caution period we had, and because of the fact that you can get as much as 2.5 miles per gallon at speed, we've been able to move the window all the way up to maybe lap 100 or so.
You're watching Pagan Racing entry right there. Ward, look at what he's done. He's battled up to second, but Jacques Lazier, the rookie, has the lead right now. We'll be back on Fox Sports Net.